Hey everyone, as you all know, my wedding is in a few weeks, and as a bride to be, my life can get quite busy and chaotic. So, to create a healthy balance, I made this routine for myself, which has been so helpful to me. So, let's start with waking up. I try waking up by 7 every day. That's like my sweet spot, not too early, not too late. And somehow my day just seems to go better when I do wake up at 7, so I try to stick to it. The first thing I do is fill a glass of water. I mix this cosmic supplement and gulp down as much water to rehydrate my system after a night's rest. This just takes like a minute or two, after which I start with my morning pages. Now, this is a type of journaling where you brain dump all your thoughts unfiltered. I've done a dedicated video on this, which I will link up on your screen if you want to know more about this. But this exercise has been a complete game changer for me recently, as I used to find myself getting overwhelmed with everything around me: outfits, hotels, rings, hair, makeup, venues, invites. I mean, the list is endless for a bride to be, right? So, this journaling exercise truly de stresses me and clears my headspace. And most mornings, Nala comes and sits on my lap, so I just love this wholesome quality time I get with her. Next up, gratitude journaling. I had stopped doing this for a long while, but I feel so grounded after including this back into my daily routine. Good morning, guys. I still have to finish my drink. I can't believe I'm doing a bride to be routine. Like, you all know I love routines on this channel and you all love to watch them, but I'm sure you didn't expect this one. So I hope you enjoy it. But you can imagine if you yourself are a bride to be, or you know someone who's a bride to be, it is tough to follow a routine. Every day looks different, but there's definitely structure to my day. Anyways, now I'm going to make my bed, brush my teeth, skincare, all of that good stuff. I feel a good skincare routine is essential for my bride to be routine, because you need that glow on your big day. And I have to share the face washes I'm obsessed with. Both are from Pond's. This is their Pure Detox. It comes with activated charcoal, which we know is great to remove impurities, cleanse your skin. And this is called their Bright Beauty, which has niacinamide, great for my acne-prone skin and gives you that glowy effect that you want. I tend to switch between these two depending on my mood. The days I use this in the morning, I use this at night, and vice versa. I've traveled a lot nowadays because of all the wedding shopping and stuff, and this has just been so travel friendly. I love that it comes in this sturdy pump, and just look at the texture, okay? It's legit foam and it's just so much fun to use. Also very gentle on my skin. Like I said, I have acne prone sensitive skin, so it's been a task to find like good face washes that match my skin, and this one just does that. I'll just quickly apply this all over my face and wash it. Oh, my towel is in that room. And my face is fresh, clean, glowing. My skin usually feels dehydrated after face wash, but in this one, I legit can only feel softness and coolness. I genuinely love these products, and you all know I don't recommend products or do sponsored videos with brands and products that I myself haven't used and don't like. This one I love. This has been so good to my skin, because you know, for a bride, her skin is a big deal, and I'm just happy to have this in my bridal skincare kitty. You can definitely check the link out in the description box of these products and try them out for yourself. I wasn't much of a breakfast person, but ever since my wedding madness began like a few months ago, I've noticed a big difference in my energy whenever I have this particular breakfast, which is 2 eggs and 2 slices of brown bread. I think it's just the right amount of carbs, fat, and of course protein for my body, and I genuinely feel there's a difference in energy. I can get more things done. I can go out, do all the shopping, come back, work out even. So yeah, ever since then, I'm just making sure that I try to get this breakfast. Next, I take a look into my work planner. It has my time block, schedule, to-do list, priority, etc. Even all the wedding checklist. This really helps me keep track of all the work I need to get done, especially wedding related stuff. Every single hour, there are like 2-3 new thoughts and things to do that just, go over my head. And if I don't jot it down here, I am more likely to just forget it. Once I have a look at the planner, I start with my work. Today, I'm editing a few reels, which you might have already seen since I uploaded it first on my Instagram, if you follow me on my Instagram, or you might have also seen it on my YouTube shorts. Around 1:30 I have my lunch. It's usually always rice, some sort of curry, a salad, and some sort of protein. I always measure my rice with a katori, and this has really benefited me on my diet journey. Earlier it was so tough as I love rice and tend to overeat a lot of it during lunch, but now I'm quite used to it and feel full quickly. Lunch is the only meal that I don't make by myself. Breakfast I make, and even dinner, mainly due to my diet, and I don't want to give extra work to my mom in the kitchen, so I prefer doing it myself. But yeah, I make sure I have at least one meal made by my mom, only because ghar ka khana, and I know I will miss it when I go to the US. Alright, so I just finished my lunch and watched some TV with my mom and dad. Now I'm just gonna get back to work because I have a lot of backlog of work that I need to get done. So yeah, I'm just gonna edit this particular reel. I also have so many YouTube stuff to edit. Like, I'm just all over the place with work, but like I said, I'm just trying to be mindful of this phase right now. Like, bride to be is not a phase that comes and goes. It's once in a lifetime thing. I'm just trying to be in the moment as much as I can, take in as much as I can, bring in some sort of balance into my life, and also to let you know that no day is perfect. Like, today I had to start working by 3, but it's currently 4 p.m. 1 or 2 odd days here and there where I don't get stuff done. I try to not be harsh on myself and just be kind, be loving. I think that's also a very important part of this journey. It's very easy for me to just be like, Meghna, you're not doing anything, you're not working properly, you're not dieting properly, you're not working out, you're not spending time with your friends, or you're not replying to comments, responding to calls. Like, just endless things I could say to myself and be negative. I am choosing to overlook all those negative thoughts. Yeah, anyways, I've been blabbering for a while. I think I'm just procrastinating to edit this. But yeah, let's get to work. No alteration, nothing needed. Team alteration, but that's because it's not his stitching. Exactly. He's trying to fix things. I think he came to take measurements for first day. Then we never met him. But ये बात तो मैंने बोला कि कोई और कुछ भी देने से भी आप कर दोगे कि हाँ दे कर देंगे, आप बस मेरा नंबर ले लो तो जब भी आओगे कॉल कर दो. So then they had to stitch a lot, alter it a lot. Okay, so I spent like hours talking to my sister. We were just catching up. I was giving her all the wedding shopping updates and all of that. So it took a while, but I actually just finished doing some wedding checklist stuff. I had to send some invites, call friends, figure out some songs for Sangeet. No consensus on that, but we'll get there. It's okay, one thing at a time. So yeah, every time after my afternoon evening work, I leave like at least 1 hour for my wedding related stuff work to be done. So yeah, even that is done. I feel good, although we are definitely way behind my regular schedule. It's fine. I'm gonna actually quickly change and get my workout in. Normally I would go to the apartment gym. Because it's a bit late now, I'd rather do like an at-home workout. Again, I'm not very consistent at this, but I'm trying my best. I think I'll just go with the black. I think this. Yep. I'm pretty sure I look like a mess. I couldn't finish the workout because I don't usually do cardio HIIT workouts. It's not my jam. But because we're running a little late on my schedule, I thought I'll just do a quick HIIT workout. Anyways, I'm gonna take a quick shower and have my dinner. I'm done with my shower and I thought of making... Oops. If you're confused what this is basically the Pani Puri Golgappa pellets. I got it from Amazon, I will link it. I'm gonna try them in the air fryer for the first time. Wow. In the microwave, it's never become so huge. I just put it for 2 minutes, 200 Celsius. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's have it with the leftover water and potato filling from yesterday's Pani Puri. Okay, so I have this meetha and this filling and the water from yesterday's Pani Puri that I had. Clearly, I'm going through a hormonal Pani Puri craving. Like, the last 2 days have been insane. I just want to have Pani Puri. So this time I was like, okay, Meghna, you know you're supposed to be on a diet. You've been doing very good till now. How about just use healthier puris? Basically, of course, no oil, and have this instead of, you know... Ooh, look at that crunch. Instead of the deeply fried puris. Although I don't like fear-mongering any food. I don't think any food is bad or good. It's just my diet is basically calorie deficit. And of course, deeply fried stuff are going to be high in calories. But not this one. Let's put the meetha and the water. Oh, it's so big. Oh my god. Mmm. Guys, it's so much better in the air fryer. And I can't believe there's no oil. Oh my god. Wow, I need to have this like once a week without any guilt whatsoever. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my puris while I watch Vikings Valhalla. My parents have actually gone out because they have to invite family and friends for the wedding. So even they are doing wedding stuff. So I'm just all alone at home with Nala, of course. She's sleeping on the couch and I'm just gonna have a solo date. Matthew is still sleeping. I will be speaking to him at night once he wakes up. Anyways, gonna have some nice me time and then be back. Hey guys, this is much later since you last saw me. Oh my god, I'm so exhausted. I've been working, editing, scripting, talking to my manager, all that. Even though this doesn't usually happen at night, like I try to stay away from work. Days like this, it's just unavoidable. So I was working till now and it's pretty late. It's 12:30 a.m. I'm just gonna wash my face, talk to Matthew and call it a night because tomorrow is a super busy day. Oh, I also need to update my work planner for tomorrow, just like I showed you guys today morning, so that when I wake up tomorrow, I have like a set plan already and I don't have to worry too much about what needs to be done. And I forgot to mention, I've been drinking a lot of water nowadays, 2 of these, which is more than 2 liters. So I'm very proud of myself. Drink your water, guys. Anyways, that's it for my bride-to-be routine. The structure keeps me grounded, make sure my mental health is in place and I don't get too overwhelmed with everything that's happening around me, because as a bride-to-be, that tends to happen a lot. I'm just trying my best here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a big thumbs up. And of course, if you want to support me, my channel, do check out the sponsor for today's video. I genuinely love their products. So yeah, check it out if you want to try out a new face wash. So yeah, that's it. I will see you in my next video, short, reel, very soon. Make sure you're following me on all my social media so that we don't miss each other anywhere. And thank you for being so patient with me. I know this was a video after more than a month's time. Crazy life right now. I hope I can take you guys through this really special journey of mine. Love you all. Bye.